One morning in Japan, I came out of the water, shivering a little. A stranger handed me hot water to warm my wetsuit. Then a woman gave me jasmine tea. I didn't know them. I didn't have to do it. But that small, unexpected moment stayed with me. It made me think about kindness. Not the loud kind, not the kind that gets noticed or rewarded. The kind that shows up quietly exactly when you need it. Welcome to Work, Life, and Zen. This is your space to slow down, to breathe, and to reflect on how we live and work. It was a small boat, just me and an older Japanese couple and a guide. When I came back onto the boat, the clouds had moved in. It looked like it might rain. I felt a bit cold. The man noticed. He handed me hot water. He gestured for me to pour it inside my wetsuit. Then he placed his hands on his chest and said, "Warm." And then smiling, he said, "Now you will not be cold." Then the woman handed me a cup of jasmine tea. No words needed, nothing to explain, just care. I remember holding that warm cup and feeling something settle. They didn't have to do that. Nothing required it. But they noticed and they responded. That's what stayed with me. Not what they gave, but how naturally it was offered. Another day, I was waiting for a bus. An older man nearby started talking to me. He asked where I was from, who I was traveling with. When he realized I was by myself, something shifted. He began introducing me to other people on the bus, pointing, smiling, making sure I was included. It wasn't necessary. Nothing would have been wrong if he hadn't done it. And yet, it was deeply kind. These moments stayed with me because they arrived when I wasn't expecting anything. I wasn't feeling lost. I wasn't struggling. But I was aware of being somewhere unfamiliar, moving through things on my own. And those small gestures made me feel noticed. Not in a big way, just enough to feel connected. That's often how kindness works. It shows up in ordinary moments, in interactions you might almost miss, and you only realize the impact afterwards. These moments followed me home. They made me think about work, about leadership, about the spaces we create for each other. We spend so much time talking about performance, about results, about being capable, independent, and strong. But we don't always talk about kindness, especially the kind that doesn't announce itself. Kindness isn't about being soft. It isn't about lowering standards. It's about noticing, about paying attention to what someone else needs without waiting for them to ask. Most of the time, we don't really know what someone else is carrying. Sometimes people don't need solutions, they don't need advice, they just need to feel seen. Care that doesn't require explanation. And sometimes we need to let ourselves receive that too. Here's a small practice, nothing complicated. This week, notice one moment of kindness, something offered to you, a pause, a check in, a small gesture. When it happens, Let it land. Don't brush it off. Then notice one small moment where you might offer the same. Nothing big, just attention. And finally, notice how you speak to yourself. Is there a room for the same patience, the same gentleness? That's enough. Before we end, let's pause together. Take a slow breath in and a long breath out. As you breathe, bring to mind one small moment of kindness, something you received or something you offered. No need to hold on to it, just notice how it feels. Thank you for being here with me today. Until next time, slow down a little, notice a little more, and be kind to others and to yourself.